would you look at this? This is a bit different, isn't it?
Very nice, loads of shrubbery and...
Yeah, don't tell them it's fake, Dan, okay? It's 100% real, I promise.
That? What are you on about?
Oh, yeah, of course it is, yeah. This is actually the first episode of The Cancelled Corner, which sounds like a couple of white guys have made yet another podcast, but I promise it's not that, okay? We will explain, but we do have a bit of an intro screen. Go on, roll it. So yeah, hello and welcome to The Cancelled Corner. This is going to be a show that we do on this channel. We haven't particularly decided how often, but I want to kind of do it fairly often, you know, as much as we'll see how much you actually like his face first. You might hate him. We might have to cancel after the first episode.
Promise I'm pretty.
So basically, long story short, you see how I do like the topics videos on these channels? Well, I thought it might be quite interesting to do these topics videos with a second opinion.
Oh,
granted, not the best opinion, but it is a second opinion nonetheless. So Dan, I have a feeling that you don't particularly like YouTube drama. I feel like you find it a bit naff.
Well, actually, just of recent, I got myself into some.
Oh God, did you?
And I've kind of been riled up by it. So I'm kind of ready for more.
No. Like the next Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star getting
Oh God, no. No. My toe dip was quite enough.
Do you want to explain it very like in a 15-second window?
Basically said I didn't like someone's videos. Then they got very offended.
No, they didn't.
They did.
Oh God!
and then I made a joke, and then it became more than a joke.
So as you can see, we're dealing with someone who knows all about drama, okay? It's a seasoned vet, if you will. But yeah, so basically what we're going to do here is we're going to go through the topics like we usually would. I'll explain briefly what they are, and then you can give me your opinions, and we can have a bit of a talk about them, you know?
Yeah, sounds lovely.
There you go.
What a lovely day out.
But before we do get any further, Dan, I'm going to tell you some bad news.
Oh,
okay.
No.
So, it turns out, my goal of reaching 350,000 subscribers hasn't been hit yet.
Oh, I laughed at that.
What do you mean laugh?
Because I thought you were going to say, like, Jeffree Star's hurt his finger.
No, we're talking about important matters here, Daniel. Jesus.
Oh, no, that's really sad.
Can you tell them to subscribe to me, please?
Please subscribe to Callum Mackie.
Mackie. Yep, that's my name. Brilliant. Okay, we're off to a great start.
What Keemstar said, wasn't it? Callum Mackie.
So the way I like to do this, Dan, is we start with the bit of the naff stuff first. The bit
Okay,
of the shit stuff, and work our way up to the better stuff,
right,
okay?
okay?
So for the first thing, I don't know if you've seen, have you heard the news about Instagram just banning everybody?
No.
Instagram have this new guideline where you're not allowed to promote OnlyFans, okay?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Which is a bit of a shame when you think about it, because a lot of people do get people's OnlyFans from Instagram.
Yeah, well,
you know?
that's where I find them.
But the worst bit about it is that it's not like they've set a new guideline and like, right now, if you fuck up, you're gonna get banned. They're like, if you've ever done it before, you're gonna get banned.
They are, shouldn't it, really?
Do you know who Lena the Plug is? Adam 22's girlfriend?
I do. I've seen a video.
There you go. That's banned. No post yet.
Are you joking?
Not banned.
That's mental.
She hadn't even posted in 3 months either at this point, and she just got randomly banned out of nowhere. It's not only Instagram either. It's TikTok. This is Kristen Hansher, who has like 5 million followers or some shit. And then she got banned for literally making an OnlyFans like jokey caption.
So what is the premise of this? Is it like a business rivalry, or is it?
I think it's because like there's a lot of younger people obviously on Instagram and whatnot, and I'm guessing they're not allowed to promote adult content unless they put the age up on Instagram to like a certain amount, which they don't want to do because then they're going to lose users. So I think you have to be like 13 to go on Instagram or something like that.
Yeah. Well, you have to be 13 to go on like Twitch and stuff now.
Loads of people have been banned from it anyways. But yeah, like I said, the worst bit about it all is that it's not even people who are breaking the rules now. So it's a bit like, say if Big Boris came out one day, right? Right, we're going to get into politics here, guys. Jesus. Big Boris comes out and he's like, you know what? Recording a video in your flat where 2 people are sat on a sofa and talking to a camera, that's going to be illegal from now. And he just went and like took a bunch of like people's videos from like 2015 and whatnot, and ban, you're gone.
That would be all the Council House videos gone.
we would be fucked. My whole career would be in the bin. Now we are making jokes about my career being in the bin, but this is actually good.
It's quite serious, actually. It's people's livelihoods. That's like their advertising. Like when people put like a car on the telly to advertise, that's like their equivalent.
It's kind of a bit like if someone took like your channel and like maybe like hacked it or something, and then you never got it back.
A bit like your second channel then, really.
Me and Dan have been through some shit, guys.
Fight fire with fire, you know.
Oh, you bastard. blasted SpaceX Live!
Oh, no!
Oh, whilst we're actually on the topic about Instagram, by the way, it's not only people who were promoting OnlyFans are getting banned. For some reason, Instagram's just going through the mud right now. But Scotty Sawyer commented on his own picture saying, "Boy, you ugly," and the post got removed for bullying and harassment.
That's naff, innit? I've never understood the concept of Instagram since it came out to now, and I understand it less now than when it came out when I was like 10. Do you know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense. They're going backwards.
Maybe Instagram are a bit like, "Oh no, Scotty, you've got to be nicer to yourself. It's all about self-love.
Don't put yourself down there. You look lovely."
So yeah, we're not allowed to say anything bad about ourselves on any social medias now, apparently. It's getting bad, Dan. It's getting bad.
God, can you imagine all the self-deprecating content creators who go...
What, 99% of YouTube?
All the commentary YouTubers are gone now. Or of Instagram, they just don't exist.
So yeah, Instagram, big no-no from me. Is that a no-no from you?
Oh, it's a no-no from me.
It's a big ol' no-no.
I hardly use it.
Right, now for the next topic. We're actually talking about Corpse Husband. Do you know Corpse Husband?
Fuck me and you choke me. That's him, innit?
Yes, that's the one. Please never do that ever again, Daniel.
That was terrible, wasn't it?
But yeah, someone actually got a tattoo, kind of based around his like character, whatnot. But it's not your standard tattoo. And in fact, this is gonna bring up a bit of a competition between you and I after this. Okay, we'll get into it.
They didn't do it. They didn't do it, did they? What I think they've done.
So Dan, this is a tattoo here.
No, they actually did.
The wavelengths of some type of voice memo. And I'm going to play the voice memo to you right now and you can tell me your thoughts. It's a very emotional piece. It's something that has a lot of meaning behind it. You know, it's something that, like a message you can live by for the rest of your life, okay? Mm-hmm. And this is exactly it. Keep it on repeat, shall we? Just so the message kind of sinks in.
It makes me feel uncomfortable. Do you know what makes me feel more uncomfortable? The fact that this is the only drama off YouTube I know.
Yeah, we were scraping the barrel on this episode, as you can see, guys.
How did I know about this? How did this enter my timeline? And it caused a bit of a scene, didn't it? When people were like, "Oh my god, he breathed." I was like, I do that daily, and it's like an overweight deep when I wake up, and no one's like fangirling over that.
So you're telling me you never find out about like the whole stuff of like Jeffree Star getting cancelled, James Charles losing millions of followers, but if Corpse Husband breathes, Dan is all over it.
Genuinely, don't know how I found it.
But yeah, that's what someone got tattooed. I think fair play. It's something funny, innit? It's a nice little funny tattoo.
Yeah, but you've got that for the rest of your life.
It is a good point. I mean, when you're like 60, trying to explain that to the kids might be a bit of an iffy one.
Nan, what's that? Well, back in my day, there was Corpse Husband. And you're like, who? And he breathed.
And you'll never guess what he did. He took a deep breath.
Outrageous, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's enough of like the more like jokey things. The next thing is a bit jokey, but the person we're kind of talking about is a bit of a dick.
Oh,
so
God.
You ready to get angry, Daniel?
Oh, I'm riled. Corpse Husband's breathing's put me right in the mood there.
Right, Dan, have you ever heard about someone called Celina Powell?
Oh, no relation, hopefully.
No. Oh. The person Dan beefed with when we talked about the beginning of the video's last name just so happens to be Powell too. But no, they're not related.
Oh, that's good.
Celina Powell is someone who, if you haven't already heard of them, I am going to apologise in advance for bringing this person into your life, okay?
My TikTok's listening in my pocket now, so this is all I'm going to get.
Yeah. This is, I don't even know why she's known. I guess she's just kind of like, she's one of them people who just kind of does things for clout, as they say, you know? For fame and money and all that stuff, you know?
A bit like a, can I say this word? A bit like a wag. Can I say wag? Will anybody know what that means?
A wag? Isn't a wag just a...
footballer's wife.
Well, all footballers' wives are just there for the clout, are they, Dan?
Oh, come on.
You heard it here first.
Clanking the cock, you know it.
Oh, my God. This girl posted a TikTok talking about all the celebrities that have made her get an abortion.
So she is a wag. So she actually is.
I think that's offensive to wags, to be honest, Dan. You're about to find out why. Now, as much as it does look like kind of joke about this, let me just give a little spoiler alert. It's not true, okay? She just makes all this up and we will get into it, okay? But here's the original TikTok. All the celebs. Oh, Jason Derulo, Bryce Hall, Eminem. Hey, what's his name?
Jamie Foxx?
No, that wasn't Jamie. That was Gucci Mane, Dan. I'm pretty sure. Was that Jamie Foxx?
He was in a hit classic.
And then to add to this, do you know I was going to name his name. Do you know who Offset is?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
I do know.
That's a big old shock from you, Daniel. I was going to say it's Cardi B's like boyfriend to kind of help you out a little bit. But she also then goes on to show what she says is a cease and desist from Offset. And apparently Offset paid her 50 grand not to tell anybody that she needed to get an abortion and that he cheated and whatnot. So this is the TikTok here. This is apparently the cease and desist, when Offset paid me 50k to abort it. So what you can probably take from this is that it doesn't look that believable. I mean, it is just a sheet of paper and a few pictures. But she is trying to make it a thing. She's trying to get people to believe it.
But why?
Which, like, if it was real, I kind of get it. It's a bit like, oh, these people are bastards and they just go around doing this non-stop. But it's not true. She literally just did it for fame. And in fact, she went on TV and got accused of it and she just admits that it was all a lie.
How boring does your life have to be?
Before we actually get into the interview itself, it actually took Cardi B to go to Twitter to claim that this is like old news and whatever, and like show us like an article saying that Celina Powell had lied about it, even though, by the way, she admitted it was fake in 2018 on live TV and came back just the other day to claim that it's still real. Yeah, she's a bit weird. Just a little bit weird.
Did you receive a cease and desist letter from Offset's lawyer?
Yes, I did.
Why? Why do you think that they just, since Offset and them didn't care and weren't paying attention, why do you think you received that letter, darling?
Why didn't I get a lawsuit following it? Because I sure didn't pay attention to the cease and desist. Exactly.
Let me ask you a question. So you fake a paternity test, right? You fake that. Then you fake the ultrasound picture, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then you fake the photo of you and the baby.
Yeah.
What the fuck is she? What is she?
She's went through a lot of effort, hasn't she?
If I wake up, right, and I wanted to cause a scandal, which I don't, take notes, I'd just make an accusation that couldn't be proven but makes the person look guilty. You wouldn't Photoshop a baby in your stomach. You wouldn't write a fake cease and desist letter. You'd just say, he asked me for a pic in DMs or something like that. You'd make it very brief. You wouldn't make it so that it could be proved.
Should we also say a quick, don't do that though?
Please don't.
That would be awful. That would be absolutely awful.
Yeah, but take notes, because that's how I do it.
I think the reason why she said it is because Offset and Cardi B are obviously these like mega stars, and she wouldn't expect them to respond. So she can make up like a little lie on social media.
A little lie?
It's a big lie, okay?
It's
a very big lie.
Stonker of a lie. That's terrible. 50k to kill the baby. Basically, that's what it is.
Yeah, and then it wasn't even just Offset though. It was like fucking like 8 other people.
Jason Derulo and co. You know what I mean?
And Jamie Foxx. Fucking hell.
Extort money from Offset?
No one even talked about money with Offset. I didn't even have a
Pause
conversation.
right now. What do you mean nobody talked about fucking money? It's on the cease and desist. It's literally on that letter.
What did she say there?
She went,
And all of this was to extort money from Offset?
No one even talked about money with Offset.
what is she on about?
I mean, she technically did. Like, that's just factually incorrect. She did say on the TikTok 50k.
She's just lied to my face, is what she's done. And that woman's face. She's probably sitting there going, what are you on about? This is news.
I wrote back and I told the lawyer to some stuff, and they never responded.
Oh, so she outsmarted the lawyer there, is what she's trying to say. The lawyer went up to her and went, look, right, this is slander, this is defamation, you are just making up lies here, we are going to have to sue you, okay, we're going to take this to the higher courts. And then big Celina Powell just went, well, fuck you, I do it for clout. And he's like, oh, sorry, misunderstanding then, you carry on doing you.
My favourite reaction there was that woman who just went,
They're all just sat there in disbelief, like, what the fuck's going on?
She summed up my reaction of that. That's it.
At first, she wanted to help me get her abortion money, $50,000 for abortion.
Okay, she said when?
proof?
When did she tell you that?
Where's
In person,
the
that's what she
lawsuit?
told me.
Oh, wait, this has got more deep. Is she saying there that Celina Powell asked her for the money for the abortion? For a fake baby that wasn't even
What
a baby?
is going on?
Which
This
is actually,
is
she actually is
mental.
just scamming people out of money at this point,
Yeah,
really.
basically.
Mitch, she's nutters. She's a nutter. What the fuck?
Video online of you talking to a blogger, and he's like, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna get child support? She goes, I'm gonna get $15,000 just to get a new boobs and ass. You have a GoFundMe for boobs and an ass.
That was a joke.
And I'm
Celina!
Celina! Fucking hell. What's she like, eh? Oh, wait, she actually has got one.
These are the worst type of people.
Oh, do you know what's worse than actually posting this? Someone actually looking at this and being like, let's put some money in and get Celina Powell some new
Do
titties.
you think Apple Pay? Hang on. There you go, love. Buy yourself some new tits. Fucking what a load of shit, isn't it? It's just outrageous. The thing is, as well, these people are noticed for the wrong reasons, but then make that money so they can do that.
Yeah.
And that's the worst. Stop this. Stop this.
Dan,
don't look at it.
I don't think you have to worry about anyone watching this video who would be remotely like
That
this,
is
okay?
true. But if you are, fuck yourself. Right? Just as a note.
That was a joke that another girl that is in the campaign started. Stupid.
You do have a GoFundMe page, correct?
No, I don't. We deleted that as soon as
Pause this video now. It's there on the screen.
And if she tries to go out and be like, it's photoshopped, sorry, the boy who cries wolf and all that stuff, she photoshopped a fucking baby in her stomach.
You can't make a GoFundMe without a passport. Like, you can't make, you know, like a Kickstarter. You need, like, actual, like, place of residence, all the rest of it.
Oh, really? Wait, let's see what she says.
So you can't do that.
It was not supposed to be taken serious.
Okay, but Celina, the whole point
Oh, it was a joke, is what she's trying to say. It was a big old funny, you know?
It
Just like
was
the time that she claimed that
absolutely
Offset's baby was in her
hilarious.
stomach and that he forced her to get an abortion. That's just one big joke, apparently.
It's one big meme, innit?
One
It's
big
great.
meme. She's just so
Great.
funny, so quirky.
that you've been trying to mess with people's lives and you don't even feel bad about it. You really don't care. And
I
you do
don't-
this because you're bored.
No, if I really ruined someone's life, that would be another subject. But I didn't ruin a life.
That's not the point, is it?
So what she's basically just said right there is she's went, oh, if I go down the street and punch someone in the face, but it does no damage, that's fine.
Yeah, it's
You
like
go around punching people.
It's like robbing a bank, but they get the insurance claim, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
not,
it's
is it?
okay then.
Sweetheart, I'm a lawyer. And you already admitted to telling lies about people. You are ruining their lives. So when you tell
There's
lies
no
on
lies
Offset,
to
hold on.
ruin.
When you tell lies on Offset and these other rappers, you're ruining their relationship. You were really trying to ruin Offset's relationship with Cardi B. That's really what you were trying to do.
No,
Real
but
talk.
but you
no
couldn't.
relationship.
I absolutely
to ruin.
agree
Yeah,
with
that's
you.
what
She's been rumbled.
This is the thing. I'm glad she did go on this show because it makes her, like, it shows basically that she's an idiot and it
What,
gets the
a
truth out there.
complete twat.
But from her perspective, what was she expecting going on the show? Did she think she would come out looking like the bigger person here or somehow?
I think she did it because she knew she'd get more attention. And I think that's
Yeah,
genuinely
no,
all
that's
she
what they
cares
do,
about.
yeah. So realistically, we're not really helping by doing this, but...
You're welcome, love. I'm expecting a check in the post.
Oh,
Oh,
I forgot
God.
about this. Yeah, one little added on to this. This is just completely unrelated to the Offset stuff, but I found it so funny. She made a video talking about how she got Drake's number. Basically, not like got a number by saying like, can I have your number? Literally got like someone who had Drake's number, told them to give her Drake's number and then message her, and Drake's reply to her is so fucking funny.
She does YouTube, Callum.
Yes, mate, yes, unfortunately. Her whole YouTube is literally just like, oh, which rapper did I have sex with yesterday and type and stuff like that, and which
God
rapper
help us
DM'd
all.
me and all this stuff.
This is the future, Callum.
Have you Drake? No. And if I did, I promise you guys will be the first.
You know, it's really weird that she has to make up all these lies, because her personality should be good enough on itself, shouldn't it? She's so loud and bubbly, so energetic.
Literally, her bleep was louder than her own voice. The most interesting bit of that conversation was the stock audio over the top.
Funny thing about Drake is that that I had his number because spoiler, I actually have like a rat in the industry that gives me any celebrity's number that I want.
I swear there's got to be some type of law against that. What the fuck? You can't go around leaking someone's number to everybody.
It sounds like she isn't breathing. She's going, so I know Drake. She sounds like she's not in here. It's like she's not breathing when she's just like, so I know Drake. Just like she's about to throw off. It's terrible. She should be on like Love Island or X on the Beach. She'd fit right.
How I do it is like I save their numbers and I go to Snapchat or Instagram and his number is linked to his Instagram.
This is going to be some level of stalking, this, by the way.
It's terrible,
What
isn't
the
it?
fuck?
I have Drake's number and I texted him and I was so shy. I was like, oh my god, like he was like, who is this? And like I made up like some shit like he got my number. I got his number and
Right, so here's the messages. You be Celina on the blue and I'll be Drake, okay?
With pleasure. I am Celina Powell.
Do my best Drake impression, right?
Oh God.
OVO from the 6. Def never give you my number. I know who you are. I want no parts.
Well, okay.
You got anything else?
Yeah, you still. Oh no way! And yes, it's still in my DM. It's not even English. I don't want to upset you though, so I'll stop.
And then he sent a little screenshot showing that he never actually messaged. He put, doesn't look like it, lol.
I just wanted you to open my DMs, thank. I don't want to get blocked though, so I'll exit that.
That was actually was here. So yeah, that's a DMs with Drake. Drake has heard all about her apparently and thought, fuck that. I don't want anything to do with
They
it.
definitely weren't good stories either. It wasn't that she's got a lovely wispy voice or something, was it?
Right, now next up on the agenda, we have Jake Paul.
Oh,
F1's
shock.
favourite, eh?
Imagine my shock.
There's a flashback to the MARKIE 2017 days, isn't there? Fucking hell. But he basically, you know how he's been calling out Conor McGregor like an actual like fighter, elite
Yeah,
fighter?
he wouldn't let us forget it.
Yeah, he basically is now calling out Conor McGregor's sparring partner as well.
Why?
Because Jake's just so
Desperate.
big and hard, as you can tell.
Has a fight coming up against Dustin Prober, the guy who he already beat in one round. Conor's taking easy fights, but he's been sparring in Ireland.
By the way, I just want to clarify. I realise like this isn't funny in the slightest, and no one's really interested. But the guy he's talking about, Dustin Poirier, but he's calling him Prober because he's really funny. He's got his name wrong on purpose. He's like literally one of the best in the world. He's ranked like number 3 in the world, and he's like, oh, he's taking easy fight when Jake has literally boxed a retired basketball player.
And KSI. Oh, not KSI.
Deji.
Deji.
And someone tweeted him asking about his recent sparring sessions, and this is what Conor tweeted.
So basically, he had a sparring session because he's training for his fight later this month. He was sparring with a boxer called Dylan Moran, who's an Irish boxer, and says the boxer was good. And also, I do want to clarify here as well. Jake goes on to say that this boxer made Conor bleed. Conor, when he's saying someone's bleeding, he's talking about Dylan. I mean, Dylan in the picture was bleeding, so he gets that bit wrong as well. I love how he circled them in fucking
Look,
blue.
it's Conor McGregor.
There's 2 people on the screen and you wouldn't believe it. One of them's Conor McGregor. I'll circle him in case you can miss it.
Damn, okay, so Conor's been boxing, going against some phenomenal, exciting Irish talent. Damn, this kid must be really good, you know, because Conor's a good boxer, right? And then we look this kid up. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the big, bad, exciting Irish talent, Dylan Moran, the kid that Conor McGregor's sparring against.
Now, he then goes on to show a video of Dylan in his one ever loss. He's had 16 fights, he's won 15 of them and lost 1, okay? And he gets knocked out, and Jake is using this as being like the guy shit, even though he's fighting a professional boxer, okay?
That's the guy that's making Conor bleed and giving him close rounds, who is a phenomenal, exciting Irish talent.
Now, I would show the footage of like the sparring and whatnot, but I don't want to get demonetized for violence. But just bear in mind, the guy got knocked out in a boxing match, you know?
There's a $50 million offer on the table. I think at this point, Conor's just scared to lose because he knows I'm a better boxer than that
Jake. And now this is Dylan himself, who then goes out and challenges Jake, and long behold, Jake hasn't said a word since.
Just watched your interview. You are one thick, ignorant fool.
Tick, by the way. He is Irish.
I don't even know what to say about you. You're an absolute disgrace to yourself, America. The best thing that happened over that way was Donald Trump. I hope he gets back into power and builds an even bigger wall and put...
That wasn't the best statement
That wasn't,
coming from him.
You don't want to come off as one of the most unlikable people when Jake Paul's in the room. Let's just clarify that, okay?
Not a strong start.
But I mean, Jake Paul actually came out and said he voted Trump as well. So they're both Trump supporters, but Jake's more of a knobhead on top of being a Trump supporter.
Ironic.
So they're both maybe dicks.
It's quite ironic because Jake Paul's selling his house.
He is selling his house, yeah. He's moved to Florida.
He's moved to Florida, which was a primary Trump state, if I remember correctly.
Oh, I have no fucking clue, if I'm honest.
Now, Jake, the last few weeks we watched you online disrespecting fighters, good people, asking for fights, shouting offers. This is my offer to you. I come to America today, tomorrow, or any other day. Me and you go to the legendary Mayweather's gym and we get in the ring, doghouse rules, and let's see how that works out for you. I will rip your head off, Jake. We are not the same. You make videos for a living. I fight.
Hey! Nothing wrong with making videos for a living.
No, look at me. I'm in peak physical physique. It's obvious that it's doing wonders for him.
Do you reckon you could take him?
Easily. He's pretty tick.
But yeah, he basically challenged Jake to a fight. Doghouse rules, which I think means like literally like last man standing.
Yeah,
pretty much.
pretty much until you're unconscious, I would presume.
Yeah. And Jake hasn't said anything since.
It's funny that.
Yeah,
It's almost
funny.
like he's not up to the challenge, innit?
I think what it is, I think Jake knows deep down that he'd probably lose to Conor McGregor. And not probably, he would. But the money and everything behind it, the same way like Logan Paul's fighting Floyd Mayweather, the money is a lot, and I too would happily fight Conor McGregor for $50 million.
No, because I'd die.
You wouldn't die, though.
Oh, I'd die.
All you have to do is lay on the floor, as soon as he starts punching you, tap. Fight's done.
Callum, you know I wouldn't be able to do that. I can't get over car, mate.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I'd die there. It wouldn't even be... I'd give it to charity, because I know I wouldn't make it out.
Jesus. What a sad twist in the video, eh? Fuck. Oh my god, see, he just tweeted 7 seconds ago.
And as if by chance.
Well, we were going to talk about Jeffree Star next, and he's actually tweeted 7 seconds ago. Do you want to read that one, Dan?
Should I do his voice?
Yeah, you do your Jeffree Star voice.
Hi, how are ya? That's his voice, isn't it? I'm definitely not sleeping with Kanye, but the amount of rappers in my DMs is wild, bitch. Time to make a hit song in bed. Oh, God.
Jesus Christ, Jeffree. There you have it. He said he's not sleeping with Kanye or
That
whatever,
is a
and he's
bit
got a
sad.
bunch of other rappers in his DMs. Hopefully it's not like a Celina Powell type scenario again.
Could be Offset.
Oh, it could be
and
Offset.
he might make her get an abortion for 50
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Cardi been through the shitters, hasn't she? Jesus, man.
That's terrible, isn't it?
But yeah, what he also said was, I'm about to go on my second date with this guy later today. Turns out it's not Kanye West, it's a police officer.
It's Officer Sexy.
He has the most stunning green eyes, eh? Fucking hell.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Have you seen who apparently they're now saying is like the person that Kanye is sleeping with?
No.
Do you know who Cole Carrigan is?
No.
Basically, the whole thing that came out was like, it was a male beauty influencer, and everyone just said it was Jeffree. Now they're saying it's Cole, but what you think you do know is Cole is notorious for lying. Which isn't,
I bet
isn't a
you
great start.
any money I've seen his face somewhere, and it'll not be in a good light.
So basically, he quote retweets a Keemstar tweet and says, and y'all wondered why I was in Wyoming in August. And then he goes on to show messages that are apparently from Kanye West. If I had to completely guess, I'd probably say there's a 98.9% chance that that's just completely fake. But do you recognise him, the one on the left?
Yes, I do.
He's the one who
things.
he made the video about the Ace family.
That's the one.
Austin McBroom specifically. Yeah, that's him. And yeah, I mean, I don't think there's been anything since, but there's just a lot of people lying at this point because they realise how big I can get them.
It's an interesting character arc for Kanye, though, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Well, because he's like, I made that bitch famous, and now he's like, I'm shagging beauty gurus. It's like, it doesn't really have the same...
He's saying he should do a remix to Famous.
No, just drop a new album, Kanye. That's all I'm asking.
All about Jeffree Star and Cole Carrigan.
Yeah? Be great. Can you imagine? He probably would.
He seems to be going for it. I mean, apparently he's getting like divorced from Kim Kardashian and stuff.
That would put a dampener on your day, getting divorced from Kim K.
Yeah, probably.
And your bank.
I don't think
it's
Kanye has
it's
any
going to be
problem
an
with his
expensive divorce. Asset-wise, it'll be expensive.
I'm pretty sure Kanye West is a billionaire now, like officially. So a little bit more money than I earn, just a tad, just a tad.
It's a bit more than you're in it.
No, it's just not. It's just not. But yeah, what was your thoughts on like the whole Jeffree stuff when it actually did come out?
I really wanted it to be true.
It would have been brilliant.
It would have been fantastic. Can you imagine Kanye West in a Jeffree Star video? That would be amazing. Like when he's just sorting through. Can you imagine Kanye getting his makeup done by Jeffree Star? What a fantastic video.
Well, the thing is, Kanye West is always, like, he's notorious for not smiling or anything. He's always seemed a bit miserable. So I think he would fit right in with a Jeffree Star video because there's no way you can be involved in any form of something with Jeffree Star and smile. I can't think of anything worse.
It's like the Sith Lords, isn't it?
The Sith Lords, yeah. He's a villain, isn't he? Don't you think Jeffree Star's a villain? That's what I've always said, you know.
Voldemort.
Scares me so much.
Voldemort, people say, innit?
Even when he does like the hi, how are you, and then stares into your soul. I have to look away from the screen. I get scared for a second. So now for the last topic, Daniel. We're going to make this fairly quick. I won't make you sit through 33 minutes of this, don't you worry.
Oh my god, I didn't even see that.
But I think it'd be a nice fit that if we are going to make this a consistent thing, I think you need to be under the Nick Ricardo energy. You know, you need to become one with Nick Ricardo, because that's what we do on this channel.
I can see your comments now if I hadn't got grey hair. Beat you to the joke, guys, sorry.
Maybe we should recreate a Nick Ricardo and All-In video one time. We have like a big tray of food team and just start battering each other. But yeah, right. This is Nick Ricardo's newest video. Our wedding day, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure it's like the 5th wedding day he's uploaded to his channel. But
Are they all like Las Vegas, like Elvis Presley weddings or something?
No, Dad. Your standards are far too high for a Nick Ricardo video.
Oh!
They're just sat in his living room eating food. You're about to find out.
These all came from Costco because I shop the wholesalers with the Karens. Because that's where the Karens go. Do you know that?
You're a liar. You got that from Walmart.
Like very much.
You've got to say, though, he does put a lot of effort into his character. Come on, that's a lot of energy involved in that.
That was acid, what I just watched. I don't think I've ever watched a Nick Ricardo. I know of Nick Ricardo Avocado because it's not hard to not.
Yeah.
But I've never watched that. And I'm like, what was that? It's like a dog.
Do you know what my favourite thing is as well? We're currently on the 13th of January, and listen to this fucking advert he still puts at the beginning of all his videos.
Are here and 2020 has been rough, so I'm gonna make you a personalized 8-minute long video on Cameo. Treat yourself or surprise someone else. It makes a great Christmas present. Link below.
Oh yes, let me get my Nick Ricardo Christmas present sorted 11 months in advance. Fucking hell, that's a big one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't you say you tried to get a cameo of him?
I did.
And he refused it?
Because he wouldn't advertise the Ranty channel, which is sad, isn't it?
Such a bastard. See, you advertise that you do cameo Nick Ricardo, and you don't even fulfill the cameos.
He's not cheap.
Is he not?
He's like, I think he's 60 quid or something.
What?
He's not cheap. I was like, whoa, but it would be funny.
I think it's actually a blessing in disguise that he didn't do it, Dan. At least you get your money back. Jesus Christ.
Listen.
Liar. You got it from Walmart. It's from Walmart. Ow!
So, do you know earlier in the video when I said I can't put a clip in for violence? Fucking hell, we might have to blur this in the end.
Sorry, Susan.
You guys, today we are going to be doing a wedding. I'm getting married today, and I've always wanted to marry this beautiful person.
Why are you storing?
Oh, wow!
This beautiful thing.
On that screenshot, what we're paused on, he looks like Admiral Akbar of Star Wars.
Who is that?
He goes, it's a trap!
Right, Jimmy, put a picture up on screen of what he looks like.
It's terrible. But also, you know that bit of abuse? That looked as though it shouldn't have been in the video, because he goes, doof, and then he goes, today I'm getting married. It's like really like stop-start. It was really weird.
Honestly, if I had like £1 for every time I've reacted to one of these videos and they've punched each other, I would have probably about £30. Not that rich, but I would have quite a bit, you know?
It's not even enough to buy you his cameo.
There's literally...
You're giving me diarrhea. I have to put on my...
Mate, he's bonkers.
What is this?
He's bonkers. He's so bonkers, mate.
71,000 people have clicked on this video and went, can't wait for my daily dose of Nick Ricardo Avocado.
No, it's a beanbag in a hurry.
Oh, my leg buckled.
Do you reckon you could make your career something like this, Dan? Would you do that for all the money?
No. Do you know what? I'd be deeply ashamed of myself. If this is what my life came to, where all I had to do was gorge on food and act like a man-child, I think I'd give up. I think that would be it.
You've
for
got to be
me.
honest, mate, right? I did add up like his social blades in a previous video a couple of weeks ago, and I worked out he was probably making about 50 grand a month.
Do you know what? That has changed my mind.
My leg buckled from my weight. Even though I say I'm skinny, it's just water weight.
It's just strategic.
That's a bit different, isn't it? God, you put the camera a bit higher. You could have thought that was something else.
That was something for the OnlyFans. Oh, God.
Can you see why his videos are half an hour long, by the way? Because we're 5 minutes in right now, and we're nowhere near the whole fucking portion of the video that is in the title. Did clock for a second there. I did just say, can you tell why the video is so long? Because the bit about the video is that towards the end. The title of this video is probably going to be like right at the end of the video, so maybe I'm as bad as him. Guilty, I guess.
Didn't see this in WAP.
Make it drop, make it... Whatever, what's the word? You go.
From the top, make it drop, that's a WAP.
That's a whap! Well done, Nick Ricardo. See, that's a little teaser of what you get for his OnlyFans. I'm sure you get your money's worth in there. Have you seen his OnlyFans before?
Shaking that bussy. No, I haven't. Thankfully, I haven't.
Let me just say,
rough.
He does a lot. He does a lot. You, if you're into that type of stuff, you definitely get your money's worth, I think.
How much is it? No, I'm investing.
Curiosity. How much is it again? I don't know, probably like 30 quid or something. 15
What?
quid maybe. Something like that.
And he's got the audacity to charge $60 for a cameo. That's outrageous.
You don't even get to see his arse in that.
That's what I'm saying. Like I say, his cock and balls cheaper than him going, "Hi, Dan." Like, what?
Actually, whilst we're on that note, weren't you going to make an OnlyFans at one point?
Yeah. It wasn't going to be me cock and balls, though.
What was it going to be?
It was just going to be wholesome. So like,
we're going to stop at whole there. I was like, okay, Dan, we'll leave that for a different video. Jesus Christ. Oh, not the fries! The wedding food, man. Oh.
It was an earthquake, that's why.
The people are listening.
Oh, we're filming. Okay. What do you want me to do? I don't know what to do. I never know what my wife wants. My wife wants this. My wife wants that. My wife wants...
Give me my
wife wants perfection. And even though she's not perfect, even...
Is this how you picture your dream wedding, by the way?
Honestly. I'd tilt the altar. I'd get jilted. Plain and simple.
You're not a big fan of this, are you not?
No. If my wedding consists of 60 McNuggets, 4 barbecue dips, 2 Big Macs, and 3 large fries, I think I'd cry. Genuinely. I think I'd be past myself.
But yeah, I think that'd be enough then, Nick. You get the point, don't you? Fucking hell. It's hard to sit through these videos. But now, as we're coming towards the end of the video, there is a segment that I want to make a bit of a continuation of this series, okay? One every single series is where you get to have your own say, Daniel.
Great.
Isn't that exciting, eh?
Love it.
And it's a segment I like to call Dan's Dumb Dick of the Day. Hey, see, that's like alliteration. Really fancy.
You found my OnlyFans.
And at this point in the video, Dan, I want you to tell us who your dumb dick of the day was. Who did you think was the dumb one, the dumbest out of the big bunch of people we spoke about in today's video? Who wins the prize?
Oh god, it's got to be Mrs. Powell.
Mrs. Powell, Celina Powell.
It's got to be Celina Powell. I mean, if you can cause that much mania in your own head and bring it to light and try and get £50,000, then deny it. But it happened, but then it didn't, but now it has, but sort of hasn't, but now everybody knows about it, but now you're denying it. Yeah, you're a bit of a cock, really.
So she's Dan's dumb dick of the day.
Dan's dumb dick of the day.
Brilliant. Congratulations, Celina!
Hey!
Look at her. It's a shame you don't win 50 grand for winning this award, but at least you get the award. But yeah, I hope you did like this video. If you did, please do leave a like on it. Also, make sure you go and subscribe to Dan, who's going to be in the description of all these videos. If you do like the series as well, let us know in the comments, because I want to kind of make this a consistent thing. I think it adds a little spin to the topics videos we've been doing on this channel. You know, a second opinion, like I said. It wasn't a great opinion, but it was opinion nonetheless. But yeah, apart from that, I guess I will personally see you tomorrow in another video, and Dan will see you in a couple of days.
Yeah, ta-ra.
Ta-ra!